What's up, world? I'm about to get it lit. I'm just tweeting it out, letting people know we outside. So I hope you enjoyed the tunes. It's a different one, man. It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. Let's vibe it out. Let's vibe it out for a little bit. But yeah, I'm about to drop the intel. If you hear early, you know what it is. Speed it up. If you hear right now, give me like 30 more seconds. Say what's up in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get it. Damn, new subscriber. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. What's up, y'all? We got the mad scientist here today. It's Friday. It's Friday. We got the Hopium hoodie on. Let's turn this music down. Turn it down. That's gonna be part of the stream now. It's like a cadence. It's like, all right, go live and say the words. Let's turn this music down. Let's make sure we don't have no echoes. Ah, awesome. Fro's looking crazy today, but what's up, world? What's up, cyberspace? How's it going, YouTube land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, coming back again with another daily update of my Zen journey. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel. You already know what it is. And yeah, man, it's Friday, April 28th, 2003. I'm about to say 13, 23. I don't know why I want to say 13. I've been having this weird relationship with 10 years ago. But yeah, it's 2023. The week has been wild. But it's been another blessed week in Zen world. We've been doing nothing but getting the gains. I haven't I haven't stopped mining. I haven't stopped moving. So let's just get right into it, man. So what's up, chat? Yo, what up, Tony? Thanks for pulling up. We got Hex and More. What's up, bro? What's up to my Zenians, my morons? Hey, man, I got my eye on More. Don't get it twisted. Remember, it's gang is on my back. Gang is on my back. So, yeah, I'm keeping it on the low ski. Anybody that keeps a token on the low, but it's there and it's got community, that's like a moment for you. Like if you just got into crypto and you really looking for the good tokens, man, you got to find those tokens where it ain't doing shit, but there's people behind it. And they believe in it. Let's go, morons. But yo, what's up, Hex and More? What up, Dan? What up, Loco Toto 5000? What's up, bro? Thanks for the sub. What up, Frosty Dog? Can I please have a blue wrench? Sure, Frosty Dog. Just because you asked, and I see you a lot, man. Thanks for pulling up to the chat. You deserve a wrench. See, people moderating the Crypto Bruh stream. These are some Zenians. These are some day oneers. I'm trying to get you guys now, so everybody can know when they come to the stream in 25, and they see the wrench. They're like, "Oh my God, this person OG." But yeah, what's up, Frosty Dog? What up, D Angels? What up, Joe? What up, Mr. Drums? We got Zen merch store. Oh, you got a Zen merch store? You just pop in, you say hello because you want me to plug the mug, right? Let's look at the let's plug the mug. Ooh, mint your future. But yeah, I'm trying to be careful with it because there's actually coffee in here. It's all 11 a.m. and I'm pounding coffee. It be like that. But yo, what up, Zoom Truth? Thanks for pulling up. X1 Dex. We got Clay in the house. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, man, I've been having a great time in Zen world. I haven't really been, too stressed out. I've been really planning this move of getting some of my equity into FENIX this, or I guess tomorrow. Holy shit. Yeah, so FENIX is going to come out tomorrow. We already been examining. So if you've been following the channel, you understand it. It's not going to be worth doing any stakes less than the 13-week period, less than that 90-day period, because you're not gonna you're not gonna get your FENIX back. And that we've been talking about this on the channel, that the equity pool is gonna control how much FENIX you're gonna get paid out. So your shares do matter because bigger shares will get better payout. So the more, here we'll go to the stake page. So when you start a stake on FENIX, and again, my channel is for entertainment purposes. All right, none of this stuff is financial advice. Please do not follow me. I am not doing anything that you should follow. Okay, let's get that straight. But yeah, and also my channel is very advanced. I don't like read white papers and such because for me it's just not the you go do that, right? You go do the research, you go vibe, you go understand, and then you come to Crypto Bros channel, and then we strategize, and then we figure out how we're gonna play the week or the day, and not worry about how to do it because that's on you, fam. If you don't understand the track, why are you racing? It's as simple as that. And yeah, that's why if I think some people out there do scratch their head like, why don't you ever read the white papers? Sometimes we read them to be technically correct, right? I'm gonna show you something right now to show your ass that this shit is real. But then other than that, we're just again, it's my journey, and you guys just happen to witness it. But yeah, so when you're starting a stake, you put in your FENIX, right? FENIX will be available on Uniswap if people put up liquidity. So maybe you can buy some. But I will be burning for FENIX. Did that test burn of 1 billion on here. Got 100 million. Yeah, I got 100 million FENIX, or 100,000, excuse me. 100,000 FENIX for 1 billion Zen. And yeah, just been doing tests with it. So try to get a feel. But yeah, when it comes to staking, your calculator down here is going to kind of give you your rundown. So your size bonus is just based on putting in this. Like that doesn't change, right? But the time bonus is what does change. And your time bonus and your size bonus together is what makes your shares, right? So this is why your size, whatever you're doing, if you're doing max, see, I'll do max, and I got a little bit more value. So this is just because of the equity pool. And what I'm gonna have to learn, all of us are gonna have to learn, is we're gonna get very comfortable with this dashboard. And this is kind of where you'll be at to see how the heartbeat of FENIX is going. And what I mean by that is here we'll be able to see the equity supply, so the total supply of FENIX in the pool, as well as the reward supply. So this will be the 13-week flush rewards. So you'll be able to see the supply going up. And that's another reason why I'm like, oh damn, FENIX is kind of cool, where there might be people that come in later to just stake. And this is why it's great. I don't know, some people will probably do this and burn their FENIX because you'll need to stake a lot to be able to actually dip into the reward day and get out, right? Because you can't do it in 10 days. You're gonna have to be in there for at least those 13 weeks if you're trying to hop into FENIX staking for rewards. Okay, so just to put that black and white. But you'll see here that the equity pool, you could try to do the, as you enter FENIX, you could just kind of go off of the percentage of this to figure out what share rate you want to go with. So as this equity pool supply grows, this is why it could, have that FOMO because the equity in FENIX is huge, and everyone's like, "Whoa, this thing's autonomous. I can stake here. No KYC, no middlemen, no extraness. Just gotta burn the Zen that I get for free for minting, and now I got this vehicle that's even more scarce, right?" So Joe Blau actually tweeted yesterday. He said, bruh said, there is no need to FOMO into Phoenix Protocol day one. Phoenix is a 3-week cooldown until the first pool party. So um, he's saying that there's a 3-week cooldown where you don't need to get into Phoenix on day one to participate in the first pool party. So um, this is just like an ongoing. Once the pool parties start, the reward parties, um, they are just going to be ongoing. So there doesn't need to necessarily be a you're late or you don't get this share rate for this particular idea, right? So this is what this is entitling. Is that the first 3 weeks is going to be an adoption phase where I believe that everything is just kind of amplified. But the thing that is making me say to myself, like, I hear you, Joe, but bruh, is that yeah, you could wait 3 weeks. So the 3 week idea is for those people, the smaller players that want to DCA, in my opinion. Like if you're like, hey, I'm gonna get into Phoenix, I'm not gonna go and burn all day one. You know, I'm gonna have 3 weeks of burning to get a good position. Like that's kind of what that buffer is for, is fairness, right? What protect the guy that cannot come day one and wail out. Now, what about the people that want to come day one and wail out? That's what the game is not about. But depending on how the equity supply looks after day one, there could be some FOMO on like, wow, there's a lot of equity in here. Like look at Pulse Chain, right? So Pulse Chain Testnet has less equity than DevNet because I mean, at first though, it had all the activity. Everybody was over there, and you can see their stakes must be a lot longer because their share rate is much higher. Same on the girly side, longer stakes, higher share rate. Where X1, everybody was probably trying to test out the environment. Same over here. Nobody's on Polygon. No one's over there. Now that's crazy because yeah, um, I don't think anybody uses testnets in a sub-layer idea in blockchain. Like, yo, if you're on Polygon, you are already on a testnet. So, yeah, I'm not looking at these testnets as much anymore. Actually, I saw a tweet yesterday from a core ETH dev that they're ending Ruby or Ruby um, testnet. So now there's like things in crypto that are just disappearing because they got this testnet now, Sublina. But yeah, it's already gone. I think they already like made it where you could just like delete it. Yeah, Rumsted. Well, it's just wild. To me, it's just crazy. That actually brings me to the next thing, segment over here. Mr. Jack Levin yesterday announced that we will be going to Arbiton and Optimism. I hate these fucking chains. I hate him. I hate him. But everybody wants to get there. So let's get there, guys. My conflict with these chains, but I'm glad that Zen is expanding. But my like thing is just like, why do we need so many side chains? Why? But I guess there's a lot of good airdrops that come along with these chains, and they made me then bullish, right? Like I'm like, well, why? Um, yeah, like these chains that come out, and if Jack and the team do release Zen in an area of demand, that helps grow our community on those other chains while those other human beings like want to dominate with what they got, you know, like there's no reason that all the shoe stores can't work together, right? Or like here in New York, you walking down the street, you see like 5 bodegas or like tiny liquor stores on every corner, and you would be like, yo, these people are like fighting for business. But that's not the case. Everybody on the block goes to that bodega. So it's like consolidating the usage of one idea, and I'm cool with it. Like that's why I'm like, yo, I feel it. Everybody's over there on these L2s getting cheaper fees to trade and better stability while being on chain with ETH. So it's like, all right, cool. Like I feel it. You're keeping that what is it? You're keeping that ledger. But for me, I don't mind switching to a different chain right now. Maybe I'm being old school by not doing it that way. But this is one reason why, again, Zen crypto is hidden numbers, man. Because there's no other crypto that I know that has support on layer ones, such as this, or uh, EVM incapable layer ones. We got the ETH, but Binance, Polygon, Avalanche, proof of work Ethereum, Moonbeam, EVMOS, Phantom, Doge Chain, OKX, X1 DevNet, Post Chain Testnet. You know, and now we're going to be adding these two to the mix to continue to expand that availability. You know, like that is how you scale, bro. The Zen is just mind blowing to me. And again, one problem with mass adoption is how do you scale in the humans, right? Like, how do you get humans to really get crypto and not just be on some moon boy shit every day? You know what I'm saying? Like, always looking for the next pump. We looking for the next pump in this dope ass ecosystem because now it's fair, right? Everything is coming out fair. We got Zen Doge. Man, this week has been crazy. There's just so much shit that I have tabbed up and I'm just like, we doing this next. What's up, chat? What the fuck is up? Those chains are becoming crypto countries, lols. Yeah, they are like, or that's what Joe Blau said, right? Like the guy, never forget how flexy Joe Blau is. One reason why I fucks with Joe Blau is he's the only person I know currently that has taken a photo of himself and made it an NFT so that I bet like if I need to ask him this question, like, yo, Joe, why did you do this? No one asked you to do this, and that's why it's really cool to see developers that just just deving on Twitter. So when you look at this is like an NFT. My guy is advanced. Like I've always thought of doing something like this, but this is something I can see happening, right? Like there's so many scams on Twitter, right? If anybody's DMing you, especially if they're trying to act like they're me, look at Joe Blau. On OpenSea. But yeah, if they're acting like they're me, bruh, I will never DM you. Not to be mean or anything. Just like I'm not gonna DM you. But yeah, I think this utilizing each piece of Twitter for verification is fire. It is really putting it into perspective that this is a real person that has no problem being real on the internet, and that's coming very, very soon, right? We're going to have that identity merge on the blockchain because it's just part of how evolution goes. You feel me? Like you want that history, you want that legacy. Let's get it. So my dude said crypto class 2013. Man, I've just been stuck on 2013 this whole week, and there it is again. But yeah, Joe Blau worked at Uber, worked at Amazon. You know, he has all of his vibes. But yeah, he says in his interviews when he talks about FENIX that he's at Uber at least, the idea was to land and expand, right? So you just drop the app and you provide the service and people will show up. So I mean, having that kind of philosophy of app core development, so like actually designing your system, if you get what I'm saying right now, trying to put it together. If you know how to design the full system and the informational architecture is in the mastermind's control, you know, you get Joe Blau's. But I can't tell you how excited I am for FENIX. It's going to be so sick. Let's go ahead and look at XEN because all of these blockchains, to your point, Joseph, are going to be countries, and everybody has a different feeling. Like, look at XEN's. We're looking here at the hourly. Look at the RSI back here. This is called hodling for dear life. When the RSI is extremely high, look at that little choppy there. It was like this is a real heartbeat. Beep 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 beep. People trying to get this shit going. They're like, come on, and then out of nowhere it's like clear, pow, and then XEN just came to life, yo. It just came to life, and we're getting closer to this FENIX release. Now I'm pretty bullish on XEN still. Actually waited a couple days to show this one. Let me go ahead and switch over to Polygon. So XEN's landing on some very critical support. Very critical support. We are 200 days into Zen world. So the 200-day idea is starting to play a factor if you're a trader. And a lot of traders look at the 200-day. I do not know why, but they do. So if I go ahead and just throw a 200 on here, you'll notice that everything broke a 200. Like, but yeah, it came down. We're at the 200-day world, and it broke support. So support has turned to resistance. And I drew this line here because this is FENIX with Joe Blau's very bearish tweet here. I got to bring it back up where he's telling you don't FOMO. So that's very bearish. People could that stacked up. This is just playing both sides of the scenario. I mean, we do have a downside trend here that's pretty like steep, or not steep, but you know, like it's not like I don't know how to call it, but if I keep going down and down, like this is just, in my opinion, still looks very good. The Zen will be coming off of the market because of FENIX. Like, we know this. FENIX is a better staking vehicle. So it's the first time in that we have something that has no relation to gas. So DBZen is fire because it gives you native rewards. But the issue with DBZen is if the user doesn't have native, then they can't play the game. And then that takes that user out of, you know, just like, oh man, I can't play the game now. You know, they're standing on the outside where everybody's like, party, party, party. So I really enjoyed this idea that FENIX is just a burn from Zen. So it's really like a protocol that's going to have the heartbeat of Zen, but then it's going to create its own. It's going to take off, and in my opinion, and it's gonna live, breathe, and rise from the ashes of Zen. And I mean, I wasn't even trying to be that bullish on it or feel like that. But what I do see here when I look at this whole scenario is that there's a lot of Zen being created, but now there's a lot of maximums happening. And right now, people are saying they want to burn like 2 billion Zen. So we'll see what happens when FENIX comes out tomorrow, if we have a massive sell-off. But there is that possibility, right? Like that it could just sell off. Now, what did I do? And I got into the LP, dude. I actually saw this tweet from Rosvin, but I went ahead and got an LP position like 2 days ago, and I made $66, or yeah, like $65. Well, yeah, 35 Matic and 100 million Zen. So what I did was just to kind of play strategy, right? Because that's just where we are with this. This is your boy Crypto Bruh, and fuck it, it's free for now. But I got out, so I DCA'd out of DBZen, MZen. And then I did this play where I was like, man, I see MZen going down, and I'm getting like 4 Zen, or I'm getting 4 Matic a day on DBZen with 4,000 tokens. So I was like, all right, this is cool, but truthfully, I should probably oscillate out so that I can get gains in a better area, because I'm only getting, what is that? In 3 days or 2 days, I'm getting 16 Matic, whereas in 2 days on Uniswap now, I've gotten 35 Matic and some extra Zen. Yeah, my Zen is I've lost what do you call it? Like my pool position is like I'm 30 to 68, so I lost some Matic in this idea. But it's like that Matic bought the Zen, so I'm not really caring too much about my LP position on here being a little offset, because at any moment in time the shit could turn around. And then like now I'm just getting the fees again, and this is something blowing my mind, because I'm like, wow, like Matic has the cheaper fees where you can do these types of things, where you can oscillate out of a coin and stay in the ecosystem, right? Because right now there's a lot of hype for FENIX, so not everybody's burning. So you could like oscillate out of where everybody's not at, and then start to make a position towards where everybody's gonna be. And if you can figure out how to stay in the middle of all this shit, man, dude. Hourglass time. It's hourglass. It's the most Zen hourglass ever created. That's how I feel. Let that do its thing. But yeah, you want to try to figure out how you're gonna stay in the middle. If you can figure that out, and you're winning. Because there's more things to come, and DBZen is gonna come back with fury. I actually feel like when we get back to DBZen, and I'm just fudding it right now, but let's go ahead and look at it. When we get back to DBZen, people will get to see it again. I'm not even trying to rhyme, but you'll get to see the gains again. And now the DBZen idea here is this is why I guess I got here is because I'm using Matic as my real test net for Ethereum. Because on ETH, I'm not a big whale. I just, got some cap over there. So like in my educational world, I want to learn as much as I can so I can stay ahead, right? Like I'm trying to stay in the middle and get ahead at the same time. So that way when the middle becomes the top, I shine. And yeah, I'm taking the slow and steady route this time with Zen. I'm just like I got into crypto 2016 and then I didn't get committed until 2017. So that's why like for me, um, I never really understood this game, this theory of you want to stay in the middle. And it's hard to stay in the middle in legacy crypto. Like you gotta be like in ETH, in some shitcoin, in some other shitcoin, on 7 shitcoins on Binance chain, then on a couple other shitcoins on this chain. And then you're gonna bring all those shitcoins back to your native chain. Like fuck all that shit. I'm done with that. Man, that's too much work, bro. We're fair over here. I'm just gonna wait for it to come to me. And mint my Zen, wait for these dope ass ideas, stay in the middle. But yeah, looking at DBZen, I was already, like I was saying, May 13th, 2023, we got FENIX launch. So I am looking for some downside for DBZen. Maybe we can get 20. But this is why, like, I learned that there will always be buy pressure in DBZen because people like me will, well, not in ETH because I'm not messing up my position. You got me fucked up. But like on Matic is so cheap right now. Like it's like, yeah, a lot of those coins that I like scooped them up at like 1 cent or whatever, that I sold. Whereas I kept all of my minted DBZen. So I was buying DBZen and I was minting DBZen and I sold all that extra DBZen I had here, and kept my minted rewards because I get it. You don't want to sell the whole bag. You want to keep some. You want to keep actually growing this unclaimed rewards bag. And then if you want to play the trading game, that's why it's like, oh, okay, you could use the staker. I once made a tweet where I was saying that the staker feels like an ATM machine because you could use the staker, to stake or like yield, or you can basically buy DXN, put it in the staker, yield on that particular game, right? So it's like, yeah, we have the rewards game, that's the I'm going long game, but then we have this other game, which is the unstake and staking game, where if you can understand how to stay in the middle, you can actually make this beneficial to yourself. Then there's those people like that's why it's like you gotta really look at this, man, because there's another group of people that we've identified that are actually selling the rewards and they flipping the script on you. Like they're making you think that you need to do it, but you can't keep up with them. You gotta stay in the middle, motherfucker. How dare you? That's basically how it is. Like those people that are running you right now, how dare you? But yeah, there's gonna keep being burners because the burners are trying to grab the DXN rewards and snipe them. And the real snipers are the people doing the low burns, right? Even though $43 for 7.5 million Zen is bananas because that used to be nothing. But yeah, so if Zen price keeps going up, this keeps going up, which is bad. But yeah, there's always going to be burners because at the end of the day, they're spending on themselves to potentially get rewarded in this lottery. Yeah, it's like you're burning your Zen to get into a lottery to maybe win some DXN that is better than what you could have bought off the market. Now, this again, that's why I'm like, I'm chilling right now. I'm watching this happen. The daily burn chart is on its way down. So will we ever get these days though? So like anybody that got in on day 2 and 3, those people, I don't know if they're gonna get flushed out. Again, I'm giving the alpha just because I'm not one of those people that is going to get out in this particular. I bought or I burned for DXN in this area. So, and I bought it too. So it was mad expensive. But now we're like I said, we're in a better buy area. So it should have been waiting for it to kickstart before I started to buy. And I should have been burning the whole time and just all the way up into here, just burn. Who gives a you know, I'm gonna keep cussing, but it's Friday, baby. But yeah, who gives a fuck if like people are doing this? Like this is going for 62 years. Of course, this is happening. This right here, this daily reward, um, and this is ZenPub that I'm on, guys, just in case you didn't know. But this is the daily reward claims box where everybody is claiming their tokens from the contract. So that's what I'm saying. Don't get caught in this game unless you can play this game, right? Because there's the people that are pulling out their rewards. They're typically selling them on the market. So this is really just a blip in time. We'll see if how many people are even claiming rewards when the prices really make sense for the trading side of things. The traders are what's figuring it out right now. It's not anything to do with the protocol. Like DBZen as a protocol is fully functioning, rocking, super hyped. And again, that's why it's smarter for anyone to get into DBZen on any chain because it's going for 62 years and you can create a strategy on Polygon or create a strategy on Avalanche and then bring that strategy to ETH, you know, as you stack your DBZen. So my earnings have been going down too. My earnings yesterday were quite less. I'm gonna add a 1 just so it plays up. But yeah, they were quite less, and they're getting less and less and less because the pools are going down. So, of course, like I said yesterday's stream, DXN holdings are going up. It's been a bye week. We're up to 237 of these bad boys, and I'm still accumulating. When gas goes down this weekend, hoping to get some really good deals on DXN. Because again, there's only like 64 people in here. So the alpha is not going to hit the streets until more people understand it. And everyone is greedy. So you're going to get caught in this downtrend. If you want to stay in the middle of the downtrend, I would just say DCA. Not financial advice, but what I'm doing is I am taking my rewards, right? And I'm going to roll these rewards back in to DXN. I'm going to go to Uniswap and I'm going to buy it. And then that's how I'm going to work on my DXN so I don't have to get rid of my Zen, because I still want to get into FENIX when we get to this area. And that's what I'm trying to, I guess, ultimately say too. Don't run the race, yo. Play your own game. Like really take a breath, find Zen. Use all the chains to your advantage and then proceed to strategy. Like it's literally that easy. And then make some xeNFTs so you get some X1 so you can make some Zen on Zen DevNet, right? X1 DevNet. And then that way you can start getting ahead on things that are coming out that are in the Zen ecosystem. Like that's like the hack, right? It's like anybody who was like on the iPhone, right, and like knew like, hey, the best apps are gonna come to iPhone. Like Instagram came to iPhone. It didn't go to Android. That shit came to iPhone. YouTube pretty much too was like only iPhone in the beginning. So iPhone or Apple iOS provided that user scale for those companies to really expand. And that's kind of how I see Zen, where it's like you want to kick back and relax, make some Zen, and watch the game play out as people rush into the market to try to grab a piece of the pie. And the longer you can hodl, like I think that's like a really, really good play. So shout outs to what's my dude's name? Cheeves from Twitter Spaces and Honey Deals. I like they have like a Spaces on Saturday nights, I believe, where they just talk about being Zen. About being Zen and not about like following the trends of the market, but just like how revolutionary cryptocurrency can become. So yeah, you might tap into the Twitter side of things. A lot of cool conversations going on to help you stay zen while you accumulate in these downs. Because, yeah, Zen's going down, dude. We're down now. Fucking first down week stream. And I'm still hyped. Let me sip my coffee and say what's up. What's up, chat? What up, Dex? We got Ishii. What up, Ishii? Blue Bison. What up, what up? Crypto dude. What's up, my guy? We got Cody. What up, Cody? Oh, yo, Smike. What up, Boom? Hey, Boom 3K in the chat. Zoom Truth. How do the developers of DBZen and FENIX get compensated for their work? Looks like negative diversions on the RSI. Hell yeah. But yeah, let me answer that question real quick, Truth. Zoom Truth. Somebody actually asked me that too on my Twitter about how do people get paid for this. Dude, they participate. They mine Zen. They get in. They're your competition. And that's what's crazy about Zen. It's like never in crypto have the developers had to become part of the scenario. Devs have always developed for the innovation of service, but they never had to include themselves. They just got paid for it. So that's what I like about Zen is it really innovates how a developer thinks about the approach of their software. Because now you really want to create some software that's gonna give back, right? That cypherpunk feeling where it's like this shit is going to change the world. And Zen is running at the forefront of supporting these developers, right? That's why I was just making fun of Joe Blau because he's so real on Twitter, and now he's worked for some really real companies. You feel me? And he has this ability to branch away from that to become further away from what he's built. Like he's already built great shit, but now he can really change the game with FENIX. And if FENIX is successful, that's his legacy. So most people developing things that we talk about in Zen are going to be things that are like where people go like, man, I think this person needs to win a Nobel Peace Prize. Devs will always be like, nah, this is just for humanity. But that's what we need. We need software that changes the world, bro. DBZen is crazy. Like I'm like the game theory on this is insane. There's like 10 game theories in one little box. And there's so many ways to play it now that there's so many blockchains, you know what I'm saying? So DBZen devs, they keep deving. As long as they keep deving, they get to have that I walk the planet and that's my product. And I think that's a little bit more valuable than money. So what's crazy about Rosvin is he said this today on Twitter. He said that I see that 14K DXN is available for trading in ETH out of the 350K that were minted up until now. Is this a clear sign that that the vast majority of the participants understand and embrace the long-term approach, right? And then like somebody comes in and goes, this could also be the right time for a whale to increase their position in this total pool. And Ronsvin comes back with the heater. Even if someone buys the entire trading supply, it will increase their position by 4%. So this really, this tweet right here that only has 112 views. Excuse me. This is heat. That's alpha right there. He's literally letting everyone know, hey, DBZen is chilling. Even if someone wanted to come in and wreck, or even if somebody wanted to come in and buy up all the tokens on the DEX right now, they would only increase their pool size by 4%. That's crazy. So, and when this is, like I said, 62-year vehicle, four years of minting will bring 95% of the supply into existence. So after 4 years, it's going to take another 56 years in order for, is that right? So nah, that ain't right. 58 years. So yeah, after 58, it will take 58 years to get 5% of the supply out. Man, that's like insane. So this is why people are hodling uh, forever. Again, and that's the rewards. So the rewards don't come out of the contract; they stay there. When you're looking at DBZen on, and when we're looking at DBZen on ETHScan, that's where we'll see the contracts. Come on, man. Computer's like dying on me today. It's like, So the tabbies. I got the tabbies in the back. The Margellas. Mason Margellas. Come on, man. Load. But yo, what's up, Zenny Wise? I like what you're saying. Soon it will be expensive to mint on Poly. Or soon on Poly, it will soon be expensive on Poly to mint. I thought his name was Joe Blow. It's not Blow, dude. It's Blau. Like bling Blau. Like you know that Gucci Mane and Young Dolph song? Bling Blau. Bling Blau. Yeah, that's why every time I think of Joe Blau, I'm like, damn, he really got a Gucci song out too. He already got the Gucci Mane song. But yeah, number one on the DBZen holders list, this is gonna be everybody staking, which is mind blowing because again, the game is a long term game. It's not about selling the coins because there's no. It's fairly launched. There's no extra. So as long as this software, this protocol stays up, people can always come and burn Zen with a native token to play rewards to see if they're gonna get rewarded. You know, like I said, it's like a lotto. Like they're just gonna come, they're gonna throw some Zen at it. Maybe one day the pools decrease. Like you know, that's how I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking like in like 7 years or so, when 7 to 8 years, when Zen is actually minted out. And that was why again I was really bullish on DBZen because I was personally searching for the burn mechanism contract that was going to make Zen make sense. Because it's like, yo, Zen inflates forever. What's really gonna be burning it? Like, what is that vehicle that's gonna like get rid of this shit and delete it, or I'm out? And then when I read the DBZen protocol formula, I was like, holy shit, this is it. Because anybody can build this. I could take that protocol, or I could take that GitHub that they got, man, and I could go and make my own DBZen. And now, if I am an influencer, or if I am whoever I am, I can bring people to this dApp, and it can do the same shit, and it'll have fair launch, and you could just tweak a couple things, like maybe instead of 5 million tokens, there's a billion, and maybe you change another dynamic of this contract where instead of putting in a native fee, maybe you make it stable, or you try to figure out how to make it the poor man's game. I don't know. I think DBZen is perfect. Like simply hooked up. It's like a, what do you call it? You need to charge your computer, but all you need to do is plug that shit into the wall. But you do need a charger, right? And the charger is just like the craziest, like stupidest thing on the planet, but everybody needs it. And that's how I see DBZen. They just plugged Zen into existence to keep it going for 62 years. So looking at 8 years from now, I can see this type of climate. This is more of like, we're really getting a futuristic view of like climates. Even looking at Avalanche, because I'm bullish, like again on all chains, because gas is going up. So on Avalanche, gas has gone up and people have been burning more AVAX. So now the AVAX rewards are going up. So I'm hodling, bro. I'm burning and hodling. There's not that many players over here too. There's only 521 on AVAX. And there's like 7 unique miners today. So there's still people DCAing over here. But yeah, you see how like this chart looks compared to the ETH chart? This is what I envision like 8 years of what the ETH chart would look like. People just like not really burning their Zen because Zen is mad expensive or some crazy shit. Like, cause yeah, I feel like everyone's gonna throw their Zen away. Some people are gonna stop minting. Some people are gonna get probably balling, and then they're gonna stop it. They're gonna be like, I'm too fucking cool for this shit. And then the cycle continues as they DCA out. 8 years later, they're like, fuck, I wish I kept minting Zen 5 years in. You know, same shit. So I do envision like some of these other chains to kind of give us that idea. And that's kind of what got me to the point where I was like, bruh, I need to use these other chains before everyone else. I need to learn how I'm using Avalanche. You know, I'm still trying to learn how to use Binance, but I think DBZen is my starting point. That's kind of what got me here too. Is learning DBZen makes me learn every other chain, and then now I can buy DXN to start to get started, right? And I don't have enough brain power to be on everything, but I am trying my best. So that's what I have done is I DCA into DXN to get B&B rewards, so then I can use that B&B towards something else. Minting Zen, but I'm kind of using I might be fucking dropping the ball by using Binance this way, but I just don't have enough bandwidth. So Binance is one of these. Phantom has been one of these. I do want to turn on. I do want to plug in my Zen on EVMOS and just get that going. Moonbeam, I've started, but my Zen's so precious on Moonbeam because there's not a lot of it. It's Blau. So on Moonbeam, I've been doing DBZen to, plug in my Zen, amplify that shit, high voltage. But there's a lot of players over here, and the biggest burner, man. Everyone caught up to you, dude, or dudette. Got to start burning again. So this person hasn't burned in a long time. They've been riding #1 wave for a minute. They put a lot of AZen through here, or I mean, excuse me, MBZen. Where am I on here? Shit, I don't burn enough. But yeah, you can come over here and become a whale, because there's not enough moonbeams in, and there's not enough players. But now a lot of people's claims are ending, so Moonbeam is starting to get a little active. And again, if you watched my stream yesterday, I kind of showed you guys how to utilize Stella Swap on Moonbeam to go cross chain. It was like towards the end of the video, but maybe I'll chop it up so you can check it out on the ether. Yeah, miners are going up here. So is there a metric here on claiming? Global rank, daily active stakers, yeah, nah. So oh, I guess there was a dip in the supply here, the liquid supply. Wow. So somebody deleted it, delete a lot of supply, but that was probably a burn in DBZen. Right now the liquid supply is up because a lot of people have caught on. So in my opinion, awesome, this is going back pretty well. So in my opinion, just a lot of this mining 60-90 days ago is starting to show up on the actual chart here. That's what's happening right now, because I'm one of those. I was mining back in February when it all clicked, like I need a mine on every chain. I need Zen on every chain, and I chose Moonbeam because it had the EAA. So I started mining over here. EAA is gone, and that's why now my main focus is Avalanche, because there's still that early adoption amplifier going on. I love Avalanche. It's Crypto Mum. What up, Crypto Mum? What's up, Doofus? Thanks for coming to the stream, man. Be on the lookout for Zen. Yeah, on the side chains, on the L2s, it's coming together. Shit, I'm trying to get a XeNFT on Avalanche. It's like now we all get to root for these different chains, and then like as a collective, we could just be like, yo, this chain is the shit. Hey, come over to my chain. When we get the super hub, everybody's like pulling up to the hub. But yeah, Avalanche still has EAA 3.1. Some alpha that I ain't giving no alpha on this. Go mint. Don't mint like me. We still got EAA, so I can't say everything. But the minting over here is gone bonkers, man. But I started minting Avalanche back here. I was probably this wave, this bump. This bump was me, and then this was Serious, and this is me, Serious, and Six all at the same time. Then nobody was there, and then Simple Waters and Twitter kept shilling, and then he just kept shilling, and then now he's just shilled overload. So I blame Simple Waters for this. But Avalanche is going well. There's not any supply, so it's not going great. But it is slowly starting to get that supply going, right? 38 billion liquid. Is that right? 380 billion is what's liquid on Avalanche, and it has a total supply of 500 billion. Man, where can I see the contract? Take me to Yolita. That's how you think of the contracts. Take me to your leader. Bruh. What is this? Go Zen crypto, please. Zen crypto, please. So yeah, Zen crypto has 300. Wow, yeah, 383 billion is over there in AZEN world. AZEN doesn't have that much Zen, and I'm bullish on it. That's why I wanted to get ahead. When it all started to come together, that's why I think everybody was like, "Oh shit, Avalanche," because it was like no one jumped on it, and it happened to just be that chain that if you believed in Zen, you were able to really get over there and take advantage of what the people who got the edge on ETH Zen had. So that's what I was doing. My first 200 days of Zen was finding that edge that the ETH whales got. And I was like, man, if I don't start minting on the other chains, I won't have any edge. If I just stay on ETH, I lose the edge. And then once the whales figure out that the other chains are well above, then I'm lost edge on everything. So I went that route, bro. I was like, where's that EAA? Once I identified that, I was like, yep, that's the chain. I'm rooting for it, hands down. And the liquid supply, it reflects. Same with Moonbeam. Moonbeam was the last chain to get the EAA out. So was EVMOS. So in 200 or like 100 days ago, EVMOS, Moonbeam, and Avalanche all had EAA. So that's why EVMOS definitely has a lot of activity. Don't sleep on them. They put. I think this community is what put me on the EAA for real, because they kept shouting how it was disappearing, and I was like, "What the fuck? What's going on? What do I need to understand?" And then I noticed that these ones were still looking really good, so I got some good ones. But yeah, looking at the total stake as well. OKX chain got crazy Zen staked. It is bananas. It's like they minted a ton of Zen just to get the APY. Like, it's bananas. But who knows what's gonna happen here? Like, they might need a lot. Zen might be popping, right? Zen might just be something. So OKX feels like they need a lot. Staked a whole bunch of that shit. But yeah, looking again at the total supplies here, you'll notice that Ethereum only has 8 trillion Zen. All of these software protocols that are coming out now that are burning Zen, yeah, that's what's going to put that pressure on it. And what's cool here about the Arbitrum, opportunity, is that if you get in on Arbitrum right now, so if you go get some testnet tokens, you can do Zen again. All right, so this is going to give you the same feeling that Zen had on Ethereum. If you're saying to yourself, I need to figure this shit the fuck out. Okay, so this might be your moment. Go play on this testnet. You know, get familiar with what it felt like to be a day one Zenian. 200 days in, you get to do it again. And then, yeah, just go and feel it out. Maybe you go do a max stake for 100 days and then come back later or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. But this is what was the power of this right now, is that there's this opportunity to do Zen again on a main net. So there's going to be a lot of hype behind this. And again, while I was saying Jack Levin is tripping, figuring out how to scale a crypto into existence, into the masses, man. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, you go to a crypto conference, everyone's going to be literally, I mean, Joe Blau said that on his Twitter. He said, like, he's at Consensus and everybody is talking about Zen. Man, this guy's going to be a real big reference now, huh? Yeah. He goes to Consensus and then he's like, everyone from every layer one that Zen is running on is asking me about asking me about Zen at Consensus. So everybody knows we exist now, and they know that we do damage, and this idea of burn, and also the Zenian is the user. So it's another reason why I hooked up. Like I said, I plugged in my Zen 100 days ago so that I can make sure that I'm amplifying my participation while I mint. There's no way I'm not going to be going straight mad scientist right now, bro. It's that time. It's that time to turn that on because as Zen opens up its doors, right, to new chains and new ideas, those are new people that are going to be like, wait, what? This shit's already running on Legacy? On Ethereum? Like, like you're far as hell, you're in a distant part of space, floating around and shit, and then you just see the free Zen just like floating around. Because that's what happens, right? When Zen is released, it becomes free again. uh, for the reference. Remember, Zen is free. It's the hardest pill to swallow. Because it's like, yo, for real? This shit is free? I can get this shit for free? You telling me I can get this shit for free, bro? That's everything in Zen, bro. It's like you buy some DXN, right? Like DXN's at $31. Bring it down. Bring it down. We cheering over here. We might get that $20 low, dude. If that shows up. But we're really it would take some time. That's why I'm like, this is actually a pretty dope setup because the RSI is telling us that if we go we could go low, come up, get rejected, and all that good jazz, all the way up into the 13th. So, um, like I said, don't focus on price. Find your Zen, find your play. Do not. This is that part where it feels like we're going 99% again. But find your play, find your Zen. Don't run around. Look at people are getting out of here, man. I'm hodling though. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait for my time to shine, and then I'll do what I got to do. But again, yeah, I'm stacking these up. I'm filling up my DBZen and ATM. Not gonna sell my rewards. But again, these rewards is what people are gonna do. They're gonna buy DXN, then they're gonna learn. Oh, I could have burned and got this for free. Oh, I could have gone to Zen.network and started to, do some xeNFTs. And if I would have waited 400 days, I would have got this for free. Like that mentality is gonna change a lot of people, bro. We're gonna do this for 8 years. For 8 years, people are gonna keep discovering they could have got that shit for free. Oh man, and then it's gonna be gone. It's just like anything in technology, right? Like you get that nice discount for like the first year of adoption. Like when Lyft came out, I was one of the first people to get on their app, right? Like I was walking in San Francisco and I get this card and it's like free rides. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I like scan it, and then I got to get into the Lyft app and be a participant when there was only 150 people in it. And this is way back when Lyft was like donation based, bro. It's like 2012, 2013, and like you could literally take a Lyft for free. Like you didn't have to give the driver any money because like I said in the beginning, like they want to provide a service, and if it works, it should just work. They should be able to provide a price, and then that service should be able to work, And I remember when Lyft went from free to $5 to then how far you're traveling. So that's what we're working with here is every year people are going to figure out that you could have got this shit for free. And then there's going to be a lot of people working on for free because they are early adopters and they have the right to. It's just like people who were on the internet before anyone else, and it was really like one of the craziest internet things I remember back in the day was the MP3 sites. When people would create an MP3 site and then they fill it with ads, and then they would make ad revenue off of you going to rip a song off of YouTube. So the internet's always going to be the internet, and that's again why my brain's a little expanded on this blockchain being the best form of telecommunications for all of humanity. And we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, you go mint some of this, you get it for free. Now you can do it again on another testnet. So you might want to check it out. But yeah, Zen's on the way down. Let me sip this coffee real quick. What's up, chat? Crypto Mom goes, what will we do in 8 years? No more mining. Well, Zen mines forever. It's just that after 8 years, there's no more amplified Zen. So that's that amp. That's kind of where I got the term from, where it's like, I want to amp my shit up even more. I need some more watts. I need more watts, please. This isn't enough, man. I need more of those. Give me FENIX. Give me DBZen. Give me whatever's coming out next. I guess it's Zen Doge. That's the next hype that we're all looking at. We all got our binoculars looking at this, looking at everybody. Like, who's really talking about this? Who's really looking at it? Because this might take off. You know, the thing about Zen Doge that got me hyped up is that it has the word Doge in it. So if it does become something, like let's say on Uniswap, people will see the word Doge, and it's a play on that meme, right? Like a lot of the psychology behind memes is to get as close, or the meme shitcoin concept is you want to get as close to the original shitcoin as possible. So that's why it's like funny to put something in Doge together or something in Inu together. Or what happened, right? Like here, we're in the present. So it was Pepe. Everything after that was Sir Pepe, fucking Moon Pepe, or this is going down Pepe. Right? That's why DBI was fire. It was actually a really good name. Don't buy Inu. You know, like I mean, the meme coins get pretty ridiculous, you know, and that's just part of the branding, and you know, that's why people like having fun. I'm not really a memester. I don't. That's just not my vibe. One of the reasons why I'm a fair crypto. I'm fair crypto now. I don't really need to dip my toes in shit coins. They're factually shit. Zen Doge, on the other hand, is well branded. Man, it's got the Doge in the name. It's got the Zen in the name. You know what I'm saying? They capitalized Zen, also really important. With the lowercase Doge, it's just great. You know, little cute dog. Man, who would have known? Who would have known Jack would find a dog and then the dog will become a meme? You feel me? And yeah, the bonus, that's a no-brainer. And then also the optional donation, like the donating um, currency to crypto to help animals. Like it's actually gonna help. Shit, like it's a meme, it's a joke, it's a ha ha ha. But then on the other side of things, it's actually something that might do numbers on that idea of like, what happens when they do send the charity? Like, what does Zen Doge turn into? Is it one of the first charity memes, fairly launched charity coin, or just you know like a structure? That's kind of how I'm seeing it. So I'll give you a little bit more of the crypto bro alpha. So the way that I'm seeing this as like is this is another script, bro. This is another piece of code. Anybody can clone it, and now they've got multi-sig. So it's a fair launch with multi-sig, and the multi-sig is not fair, but it is fair because it's not fair to say that people can't own something. You feel me? But it is fair that the tokens are released to the community at the community's acceptance, right? However much equity the community member has to offer, they get a share of the pool. It's basically just based on that, right? Just very fair values of Satoshi's vision in a meme concept with multi-sig. You know, and like there's probably gonna be a lot of people that come out with this because multi-sig is gonna still be important. Like I say, in crypto, you want to have some sort of ownership if it's super poppin', or not super poppin', but like if you're not trying to change the world with it, maybe you're just trying to provide a service where eventually, you know, you want to have some control over the liquidity. But when we get there, we get there. I'm saying I'm not going to be getting into any of that shit, but I'm keeping my mind open so that I can understand why someone would want to burn their Zen for some shit. But this is a little cute little dog. I can't even call it a shit coin. It's a cute dog coin. It's a cute dog coin. That's what this is. Man, DXN is going down. Bro, how about shit Inu? Anything Inu sells. Yeah, anything Inu sells. So there'll probably be some Inus on our end. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think the vampire concept would be sick. That shit would hit a lot of community members. Just because we were there. If you were really there these past 200 days, you know that the janitor meme was fire for Jack, and you know that the vampire meme is fire. So I can't wait for us to get some of that kind of stuff more related to the community growth and things like that. Because I mean, there's gonna be people that pop in, but there's some free ideas just so we can get that shit going. Because I ain't gonna make it. But yeah, man, finna get up out of here. Um, I guess just real fast, make sure you enjoy your weekend. Don't look at the chart unless you're DCA. And when you spend that little bit of time, even me, man, I'm trying to not look at the chart. You know, go to Twitter, laugh a little bit. You know, find your Zen, um, and continue to find your Zen. That's all I really can say on the end of this stream because this is a great week. I think we had a lot of stuff roll out, a lot of explanations. We have a lot of ideas, and then we have FENIX coming out tomorrow. So can't wait till Monday to show my position and what I did on Matic. And again, I'm probably gonna play it pretty well because I believe in Matic now. So it's gonna be a really cool thing to oscillate into with my Zen, amp up the Zen. But we'll see if we can get some lower lows here and enjoy the dip, man. How long it stays around, I don't know. For all the coins, I don't know how long this dip stays. But if, like I said, if you've been watching the channel, we've been talking about how the potential of rollover makes a lot of sense for capital reasons. But thank God that the RSI is showing us that there's not much room. There isn't much. It isn't much more room. I mean, I guess when you zoom out on the daily, that's where you see there's a lot of room to have another dip. And why I'm like, yeah, I could totally see us taking a nice cooler. Maybe it goes. I haven't really thought of it like that. Actually, I guess I'm not leaving yet. I mean, that would be like straight down. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that there is this level down here that is a little bit more choppy, a lot more ideas. So you could say like, I mean, this would be, what is this? It's still above a 0, right? So we wouldn't get back to 6 zeros. That's why it's like, damn, could we get back to 6 zeros? That would be wild. If we could break below this area here to get back to 6 zeros. But that's actually a lot of hopium, bro. Seeing those lower lows, isn't it crazy how it flips? It's like before we were like having hopium, like, will it go up ever? And then now the hopium is like, will it ever go down? What the fuck? This shit crazy, bro. But yeah, man, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell, get the post notes when I pull up. Usually here Monday through Fridays, giving that daily Zen content and playing the game and strategizing with the community. So big ups to everybody that pulls up to the chats. Yeah, make sure you like, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, all that good jazz. Enjoy FENIX this weekend. Enjoy your weekend and stay up, man. Peace.